Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon. So naalang ko'y idugang nga topic sa tong finals nga coverage. Okay, so last na gyud ni. So this Monday we will have or you will have the long quiz online lang gyapon. Kaya untay ro magamit during our time. So online na gyud gyapon ta. However, ang exam nato will be face to face ha. Okay,
Okay po, ma'am.
Okay, so ang atong klase for today is special right triangles. Okay, special right triangles are the 45, 45, 90. And we also have the 30, 60, 90 nga right triangle. Okay, so atong i-discover if unsa ang relationship between sa sides ani nga mga triangles. Okay, so di ba if we have a square, pila gani ang measure sa kada interior angle sa square? We have
90 po, ma'am.
90. So if 90 na, tapos atong i-draw ang diagonal, and remember, the diagonal of the square is an angle bisector sa kanang iyahang interior angles. So kung ato na siyang i-divide og 2 ang isa ka interior angle, so it will become 45 as well as dire 45 gyapon siya, and this is 90, no? So the same ang length sa kada leg sa right triangle, and this is the diagonal, which is the hypotenuse. So we have a 45, 45, 90 nga triangle dire. Okay, so since this is a right triangle, we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the measure of the diagonal or the hypotenuse of the right triangle, the 45, 45 right triangle. No? So, using the Pythagorean theorem, we will have unsa man. Unsa man ang Pythagorean theorem? Unsa man nato paggamit?
Itong A squared plus B squared equals
Okay.
C po, ma'am.
Okay, yes, is equal to C squared. So, kinsa man ang A squared ug B squared dira?
Ang kanang duha ka X po.
Okay, duha ka x. So, you have x squared plus x squared is equal to d squared. Or simplifying, you have 2x squared is equal to d squared. So, taking the square root of both sides, so you have square root of x squared times square root of 2, which is equal to the diagonal or the hypotenuse. Or that is just x times square root of 2. So that is the measure of the diagonal. So pasabot, if we have 45, 45, 90, so that is an isosceles right triangle nga 45, 45 ang iyahang measure sa base angles, no? So ang iyahadong diagonal will be x or katong measure sa leg times square root of 2. So to summarize the pattern, if we have a 45, 45, 90 nga triangle, then you have, if given ang leg, so you have ang iyahang hypotenuse will be leg times square root of 2. Okay? So, for example, if this is 6, unsa man ni diri sa ubos? This will be
6 po siya, ma'am.
6. How about the hypotenuse? Sige, ito. Leg times square root of 2. So, unsang hypotenuse? 6 times
72, ma'am. 6
Ha?
to the power of 4? 6 to
Dili.
the power of
Tanawa.
4?
Leg. Ang iyang hypotenuse will be leg times square root of 2. So, given man ang leg dire, Unsa man ang
Second, ma'am.
hypotenuse?
6 to the
6
6
times
square root of 2.
square root of 2. 6 times square root of 2. So, mura na siya. Okay? Another example. If 8 ni pila ning sa ubos?
8 po siya,
8.
ma'am.
Unsa man ang hypotenuse?
8 square root of 2.
Okay, 8 square root of 2. If 5 square root of 2 ni ang hypotenuse, what is the measure of the legs?
The legs is equals to 5.
5. Correct. So, if ang hypotenuse is 10 square root of 2, unsa man ang measure sa legs?
10.
10. Okay, nagets na ninyo?
Yes po.
Okay. So, if square root of 2 ni, unsa man ning sa ubos?
Square root of 2, ma'am.
Okay, so ang hypotenuse,
2.
2. Kay square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just equal to 2. Oh, that's correct. Nagets ning anong 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, if ang atong leg is 3 square root of 2, pila ning isa ka leg?
3 square root of 2.
Okay, 3 square root of 2. Ang hypotenuse will be? That will be? 6. 6, no? Okay, you have 3.
Times
You
2.
have 3 square root of 2 times square root of 2. So, mahimo siyang 3 times 2. So, that is equal to 6. So, mahimo
6.
siyang 6. Okay, how about this? Ang hypotenuse kay 8. Gihatag naman siya niya daan. Okay, ang hypotenuse kay 8. So, para ma-solve na, you have 8 divided by square root of 2. No? Kaya di ba ang hypotenuse is kadtong
4 square root of
okay, leg times square root of 2. So, i-divide na natog square root of 2. So, kay naaman tayo square root of 2 sa denominator. So, we will rationalize our denominator. So, multiply nato by square root of 2 over square root of 2. So, this will become 8 square root of 2 over 2. So, 8 divided by 2, that is 4 square root of 2. So, ang measure sa leg is 4 square root of 2. Nagets ra?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How about this one? We have 45, 45, 90 gihapon. So, ang measure sa iyahang hypotenuse is 20. What are the measures of the leg?
10 square root of 2.
Okay, 10 square root of 2. That's correct. Okay, so we have another special right triangle. Okay, special right triangle nga 30, 60, 90, meaning ang measure sa iyang interior angle is 30, 60, 90. So how do we find the lengths of the sides of a 30, 60, 90 triangle? So now let's take an equilateral triangle. So kung equilateral na, they have the same measure sa side, no? Okay. So if atong tungaon ang kining equilateral triangle into two congruent triangles. So, atong buhatan og kanang line gikan sa vertex padulong sa base. Okay, so ang dira sa base, matunga na ang base nato into base over 2 kini lang nga side, no? Okay. So, di ba pila man ang measure sa interior angle sa equilateral triangle? 60 each, no? 60 each man. Equilateral man. So, equiangular siya.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
60.
60, 60. Unya, kay gitunga man nato ang 60. So, this will become
30.
30. So, 30, 60, 90.
90.
Okay. So, again, kini nga triangle kanang katunga, that is 30, 60, 90. So, kaning diri ang side, gitunga. So, since x mani ang length aning sa base, so katunga sa base will be x over 2. No? And this is the altitude A. So, natay right triangle dire. So, you have A, x over 2, tapos ang hypotenuse is ang x. Since we have a right triangle, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So, unsa man atong Pythagorean theorem dira nga mabuo? You have
Kuan, ma'am? A squared,
squared
plus
plus
x over 2 squared
squared
equals to x squared.
equals to x squared. So that's correct. You have x over 2 squared plus a squared is equal to x squared. Okay, simplifying. So you have x squared over 4 plus, may mo na siyang x squared over 4 plus a squared is equal to x squared. Ibalhin na to sa pikas ang x squared over 4. So you have a squared is equal to x squared minus x squared over 4. Okay, so finding the LCD, you have, may mo man na siyang 4x squared over 4, no? Kaya that is just the same as x squared. So you have 4x squared over 4 minus x squared over 4. Okay, so 4 minus 1, so that is 3. So ang a squared daw is equal to 3x squared over 4. Okay, taking the square root of both sides, so you have ang a will be equal to square root of x squared times square root of 3 over square root of 4. So you have ang a na to is x square root of 3 over 2. Okay. So pasabot ang height or ang side nga opposite sa atong 60 nga angle, iba mo man ni siya atong 30, no? This is ang 30. So mo ni siya ang 60. So ang side nga opposite sa ato ang 60 degrees will be 1/2 sa atong hypotenuse. Hypotenuse ba ni? Times square root of 3. So katunga sa atong hypotenuse times square root of 3. So let us simplify or summarize the kanang pattern. So kung nado kay 30, 60, 90, and this is the hypotenuse, tapos this is the 30 degrees, ang opposite niya will be the shorter leg. Diba? Tapos if this is 60, ang opposite niya is the longer leg. No? So yun na. Hypotenuse, opposite to 30 is shorter leg. Opposite sa 60 will be the longer leg. Ang shorter leg is 1/2 sa atong hypotenuse. Ang longer leg will be, kato atong gisolve kanina, si altitude A, which is equal to 1/2 sa hypotenuse times square root of 3. So 1/2 sa hypotenuse times square root of 3. So let us take this example. If you have 30, 60, so ang shorter leg again is katunga sa atong hypotenuse. Ang longer leg is katunga sa atong hypotenuse times square root of 3. So if our hypotenuse is 20, pila maning shorter leg?
Tan square root of 3, ma'am?
Katunga dapat siya. Kini, shorter leg. Opposite sa 30.
As a shorty leg?
Katunga sa hypotenuse. So that is
10 square root of 3?
10 sa
10 sa.
10. Ang
Sorry,
katong
ma'am.
opposite sa 60, mo to siya ang 10 square root of
Square root of
3.
3.
Katunga sa 20 times square root of 3. Ang shorter leg is katunga ara sa hypotenuse. Okay? So another example. Let's practice. So if 28 ang hypotenuse, pila maning shorter leg?
14.
14.
Ang longer leg will be 14
14 square root of
square
3.
root of 3. Another. If 8 ang shorter leg, unsa man ang hypotenuse?
16.
16.
Okay, ang longer leg will be
8 square root of 3.
Square root of 3.
square root of 3. Okay, so if si longer leg is 9 square root of 3. Pila man ang shorter leg?
9 po.
9. Ang hypotenuse?
18.
18. Correct. Nagets na ninyo? Okay, if 1
Yes po.
si shorter leg, pila man ang hypotenuse?
1 ma'am. 2.
2. Ang longer leg?
1 square root of 3.
Okay, 1 square root of 3 or square root of 3. No? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, if 6 imong hypotenuse, pila imong shorter leg?
3.
3. Ang longer leg?
3 square root of 3.
3. Okay, 3 square root of 3. So if imong longer leg is 7 square root of 7 halves times square root of 3, pila ang shorter leg?
7 halves.
Okay, 7 halves. Ang imuhang hypotenuse?
14/4.
Times 2 raman. Di man times 2 over 2. Times 2 lang.
14.
Okay, 7 lang.
Ay,
Okay,
7.
i-times mo na natog 2, makancel ang 2. So this will be 7. Nagets?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh,
Okay, ma'am.
7 over 2 times 2, makancel man. So 7 na lang. Okay, how about tong 4, ang hypotenuse, pila ang shorter leg?
2.
2.
2. Ang longer leg?
2 square root of 3.
Square root of 3. If 9 halves ang atong shorter leg, pila man ang hypotenuse?
9 po, ma'am.
9. Ang longer leg?
9 square root of
9 half square root of 3.
Okay, 9 halves square root of 3. If our shorter leg is 2 square root of 3, pila man ang atong hypotenuse?
18, ma'am.
Hypotenuse? Di ba ang hypotenuse is times 2 sa atong shorter leg, no? So 2 square root of 3 times 2 ra na. So that is 4 square root of 3. Diba? Times
Okay.
2. So this is 4 square root of 3. How about this? Kining longer leg.
6.
Okay, 6. Okay, we have 2 square root of 3 times square root of 3. So that is 2 times 3, or that is just equal to 6. Okay, so that's correct. You have 6. Libog na siya. Okay, if 12
Wag
ang
ka daw kay
longer
ma'am.
leg, if 12 ang longer leg, unsa man ang shorter leg?
4 square root of 3. Ay, di. Haligi 4 square root of
Oh, 4 square root of 3. Nga naman na. Di ba ang longer leg, para makuha nato ang shorter leg, i-divide nato og square root of 3. So, kay ang square root of 3 is naman sa denominator, atong i-rationalize atong denominator. So, mag-multiply tag square root of 3 over 3. So, mahitabo, you have 12 square root of 3 over 3. So, makancel na, no? So, you have 4 square root of 3. So, the answer is 4 square root of 3. How about the longer leg? I mean the hypotenuse.
square root of 3. Ay, 8 square root of 3.
8 square root of 3. Okay, so that's 8 square root of 3. Correct. So, how about this one? Okay. I-review na daw nato ang both patterns. Okay. So, if we have leg, 45, 45, 90. So, if given ang leg, ang imuhang hypotenuse is leg times square root of 2. So, pag naka 30, 60, 90 nga triangle, ang shorter leg is 1/2 sa hypotenuse. Ang longer leg is 1/2 the hypotenuse times square root of 3. Okay, so let's have mixed practice. So, if this is 12 square root of 3, pila ang shorter leg?
12.
12. Ang hypotenuse?
24.
24. Correct. Okay. Lipas basta. Ang longer leg is 3 square root of 3. Ang shorter leg will be
3.
3. Ang hypotenuse will be
6.
6. Okay, if this is, pag nun ani class ha, this is a 45, 45, 60. So, kung 8 na, pila ning sa ubos?
8.
Okay, ang hypotenuse will be 8 8.
Square root of 2.
Okay, 8 square root of 2. Kalimot na dayon. Okay, if 10 square root of 2 ang hypotenuse, pila ang measure sa legs?
10 both sides.
Okay,
Both legs.
10. Okay, that's correct. If you have 30, 60, 90, and the shorter leg is 1, what is the measure of the hypotenuse?
2.
Ang longer leg,
1 square root of 3.
square root of 3. Okay, how about this one? Unsa man ni siya? This is an equilateral triangle. So kini siya, this is the longer leg. No? So ang shorter leg kini. So pila man ang shorter leg?
5.
5. So pila man ni tanan?
10.
Okay, 10. So ang side aning equilateral triangle is 10. So kini, gawas mo din siya. Okay, ang longer leg is 15 square root of 3. So pila ang shorter leg?
15.
15.
Ang longer leg will be
30.
30.
30.
Okay, so if this is a square, so pila man ang length sa diagonal?
8 square root of 2.
8 square root of 2.
Okay, 8 square root of 2. How about this one? Given ang longer leg, 8 square root of 3, pila ang shorter leg?
8.
8. Ang hypotenuse?
16.
16. Okay, this is a 45, 45, 60. If 8 ning hypotenuse, pila man ni?
8.
4 square root of 2.
Okay, 4 square root of 2. Sakto. Divide na to og square root of 2. So this will become 4 square root of 2. How about this one? Ang shorter leg will be
3.
3.
3.
Ang longer leg will be
3 square root of 3.
okay, 3 square root of 3. If you have a square, tapos this is 15 square root of 2 ang diagonal, pila man ang length sa iyahang mga sides?
15 tanan,
15.
ma'am.
Okay, that's correct. So nasabta na. You have 15 daw ang longer leg, pila ang shorter leg?
5 square root of 3.
50.
5
50
square root of 3.
5 square root of 3.
5 square root of 3. Divide man ni natog
15.
3. Square root of 3. No? So 15 divided by square root of 3. So atong multiply by square root of 3 over square root of 3. So you have 15 square root of 3 over 3, or that is 5
First.
square root of 3. So that is 5 square root of 3. How about ang iyahang hypotenuse is times 2 lang. So you have 10 square root of 3. Okay. So I think master naman mo ana dito na to sa problems. Okay, the measure of the base of an isosceles triangle is 30. Each of the two congruent sides has length 14. So how long is the base? What is the area of the triangle? Okay. So if na daw tay, iyang giingon isosceles, no? So pasabot ang natay duha ka congruent sides. So ang base angles daw are 30. So this is 30 and this is 30. So pila may bilin dire? Pila may bilin ani?
120, ma'am?
Okay, so 120, no? So
Yes, ma'am.
120. So ang congruent pair daw sa congruent sides are 14. So this is 14 and this is 14. If tungaon ni nato ang triangle, dira since 120 man to, no? Kini diri nga side. So kung tungaon nato, that will be 60 na dira 60, 60. So we will have unsa naman ni nga triangle? This one.
30, 60, 90 nga triangle, ma'am.
Okay, 30, 60, 90 nga triangle. So kung natay 30, 60, 90 nga triangle, this is kini nga side is the longer side, no? Kay siya man ang opposite sa 60. So pila man ni ang longer side? Diri na sa tasugod sa shorter side. Hypotenuse man ang 14, ang shorter side is kining diri. Pila man ang shorter side? Sa 30, 60, 90?
7.
7. No? So 7 na dira.
7.
Ikato nga sa hypotenuse. Diri sa ubos, you have
7 square
21 square root of 3?
7.
21 square root of 3?
7 ra. 7 square root of.
7 na day.
Okay.
Square root of 3.
Okay, so unsa kani formula sa area sa triangle?
1 ma'am, 1/2 times BH, base times height.
Okay, 1/2 times base times height. Okay, unsa may
Height.
base ana? Ba ang base is from
Dapat
here
7
padulong
square
dire.
root of 3.
So pila man ni tanan? Duha
Kaduhaon
naman
siya.
na. Oh, kaduhaon. So pila man ang kaduhaon? 14
21.
square root of 3 katulhon man ang 21. So this is the base. So pasabot ang base nato is 14 square root of 3. So ang height nato is kanang altitude.
7.
Okay, so ang height nato is equal to 7. So ang area sa triangle will be 1/2. Ang base is 14 square root of 3. Ang height
Times
is
7.
7. So you have 98 square root of 3 over 2. So you have 49 square root of 3 square units. Okay, nasabtan? Apply siya
Can you
no?
please
Ha?
Can you please elaborate po ma'am ano na siya na 98 square root of 3 over 2 siya ma'am?
14 times 7.
14 times 7. Then
Oh,
square root of
98.
3.
Tapos square root of 3 divided by 2. Kana 14 times 7,
Okay.
98.
Okay po ma'am.
Square root of 3 over 2. Okay, so you have 49 square root of 3 square units. Be, sakto ba tong solution?
Ang ulisan.
Okay, so 7 square root of 3 man na, tapos that is 7. So ang base na to is 7 square root of 3 plus 7 square root of 3. So that is 14 square root of 3. Ang height will be 7. So ang area is 1/2 base times height. So you have 1/2. 7 times 14 square root of 3 is 98 square root of 3. So times 1/2. So that is 49 square root of 3. So maura na siya, class. Okay, then we have another set of problem here. What is the area of the isosceles triangle whose congruent sides each have length 20? Whose base angles are 30, 45, or 60? So, itry na to solve ang area if 30 ang base angle. So, kung 30 ni, and this is also 30, so this will become, parehara ganina, no? This will become 60. And this will
90.
become 60. Tapos kini 90. Unya, ang iyahad ang congruent side is 20. Ay, sorry. So, 20 daw ang kining pair sa congruent sides.
Possible ang
Okay.
30 ma'am.
So, kung 20 na, pila man ni kining shorter side? This one.
10.
10. So,
10 square
10
root of
ang...
10.
Okay. So,
10.
diri will be
10 square root of 3.
10 square root of 3.
3.
So, you have, ang base will be 10
20
square
square
root
root
of
of 3.
3 plus 10 square root of 3, no? Kaduhaman ka kuan. So, you have 20 square root of
Square root
3.
of 3.
Ang height will be ilang
10.
height? 10. So, ang atong area, if ang base angle is 30, tapos ang congruent side is 20, will be 1/2 times 20
Base times
square root
height.
of 3. Okay,
Times
times
10.
10.
10.
So, you have 200 square root of 3 over 2. So,
Over
this will
2.
become 100
Square
square root
root
of
of 3.
3.
Square meters.
Where wala mo siya meters ba yung gingon? Wala mo siya gingon og meters, no? Kung wala siya gingon nga unit, pwede ra na nato ibutang square units.
Square units.
So, next, kung 45. So, kung 45 daw. So, ay, sorry. Kung 45. So kung 45 ni, so if this is 45, 45, pila yung mabilin sa taas? Kining duha,
90,
90. So 90 divided by 2, this will become
45,
45 gihapon, no? So ang given is 20 daw ang sides. So na natay 45, 45, 90, no? 45, 45, 90. Unsa ka na itong sa 45, 45, 90? Ang hypotenuse is equal to leg times square root of 2.
2.
So pasabot ang leg nato will be equal to hypotenuse. Anak man no, ay sa ha. Ang leg daw, ang hypotenuse daw, ang hypotenuse is equal to leg times square root of 2. So, para makuha na to ang leg, i-divide na to both sides by square root of 2. So, pasabot sa 45, 45, 60, ay 45, 45, 90, ano man no? So, ang leg will be equal to hypotenuse over square root of 2. Nya kaya ang hypotenuse nato dira is pila man?
10, ay 20,
20. 20 over square root of 2.
square root of 2.
So, ang atong leg will be, ito man na siyang i-multiply og square root of 2 times square root of 2, no? So, this will become 20
10 square root of 2.
square root of 2 over 2. So, ang leg nato is equal
10
to
square root of
10 square root of 2. Kumo na siya tong leg. So, this is 10 square root of 2 as well as this one, 10 square root of 2. So, ang base nato, pila tong base?
20 square root of 2.
Kaduhaon
20
na.
square root of 2.
So, 20 square root of 2. Ang height,
10 square root of 2.
10 square root
so
of
you
2.
have 10 square root of 2.
Thank
So,
you
ang
po,
atong
ma'am.
area
Bye po.
will be 1/2 base times height. So, you have 1/2 20 square root of 2 times 10 square root of 2.
May mo siya ko.
Unya, kay square root of 2 times square root of 2, pila man?
400. 1/2.
Okay. So, pwede na nato cancel si 2 ug ang duha ka square root of 2. Diba? Kay square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just 2. Yan na may 2 sa ubos. So, pwede na nato makancel. So, the area will be
100.
200. Kasi naglibog mo class. Diba?
Wala.
Nahimo man na siyang 20 times 10. So, 200 times square root of 2 times square root of 2, that is 2 over 2. So, makancel lang 2. So, mo nang nahimo 200. No? So, 200
Ma'am?
square units. Yes. Unsa
Ay,
man?
sorry po, ma'am. Lahiyak na tawag.
Sorry. Okay, nagets ra. Okay na ni? Kaya mo proceed na sa 60. Okay na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Na po, ma'am.
Okay, so kung 60 ni, if this is 60, this is 60, so pila ang mabilin sa taas? This will become this one. Pila man na? Kung 60, 60, pila man eh?
60 pa ba?
60 pod. So kung tungaon na nato, pila man na? 30, no? So 30,
30 ma'am.
So natay 30, 60, 90. So kung 20 ni, ang shorter leg kining katunga sa base. Kay opposite man siya sa 30. So ang katunga sa base will be, ang shorter leg will be 10.
10.
Okay, ang longer leg will be
10 square root of 3.
10 square root of 3. So ang area, ang base na to is
20.
20. Ang height is
10 square root of
10
3.
square root of 3. So ang area na to will be 1/2 base times height. So that is 1/2. Ang base is 20 times ang height is 10 square root of 3. So that is 200 square root of 3 over 2. So you have 100 square root of,
Square root of 3.
okay? So mora na siya ang iyahang area. Okay, so nasabtan ra ang lesson for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So nalang ko idugang paghihapon gamay. So if you have a triangle, kung ato nang extend ang isa ka side, ang tawag ani is an exterior angle. Angle of the triangle. Okay, and this one is the adjacent angle of the exterior angle. So muna siyang adjacent. Ang tawag pud aning sa duha is the opposite of the exterior angle. Opposite angles, opposite interior angles. Of the exterior angle. So kung kuan na nato og kuan class. So suppose this is XYZ. Tapos this is E, no? 'Di ba ang sum sa interior angle sa triangle is
180 po.
okay, x plus y plus z will be equal to 180. Unya, unsay relationship aning exterior angle ug kining adjacent nga angle niya? They
Yan, ma'am,
form
ang addition kung i-add ang exterior ug ang kanang attach nga adjacent nga
adjacent.
angle po mag result siya into 180 po nga kuan angle.
Nga naman kay they are linear.
Supplementary.
So
Linear
therefore they
pair.
are supplementary. Okay. So ang core yun nga idea is they form a linear pair. So pasabot they are supplementary. Kay supplementary man sila, ang ilahang sum is 180. So pasabot si z plus ang exterior angle is also equal to 180. Okay. So kung ako ni siyang isolve, si x plus y will be equal to 180 minus z.
Yes
No?
po.
So, diri pod sa isa, you have si e pod is equal to 180 minus z. Nga, pareha man sila equal kang 180 minus z. So, we can say nga x plus y is equal to e. Pasabot, ang sum sa opposite interior angles sa isa ka triangle is equal sa katong exterior angle. So, dumi na kabasin ako nang ipaprove sa exam. So, basin mo ko, prove that the opposite interior angles or kung ihatagdaan ang angle, prove that angle x plus y is equal to e. Pwede nga na, no? Unsay rason na to. Kini kay by kuan man transitive property of equality, no?
Yes, ma'am.